I haven't finished my kitchen declutter yet, and we only like these top cabinets, this bottom one in that drawer, and I'll be finished with the kitchen and ready to move on to the next thing. Let's try to get in here and at least commit to one cabinet and hope to get them all finished. We'll see. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome to our channel!
And work my way up and over. So we'll start with this bottom cabinet first. I'm going to take everything out, wipe it down, and see what needs trashed and if there's anything to donate. In this bottom cabinet, I took everything out and sprayed it and wiped it out. Now I'm going to reorganize it because there is nothing in there that needs trashed or donated. These are all items that I'll be using. I don't really use the glass cleaner much. I use alcohol to clean with. This is just some glass cleaner that Babe had in his stuff. I think I'll set it under the sink and try to use it up in place of the alcohol, just to not waste it, and then I can toss it. Let's get this stuff back in the cabinet. Now that that's finished, oh, I forgot, I need to put this away. I'm going to put this under the sink so that I will remember to use it. If I set it there, hopefully I'll see that and grab that instead of the counter spray. Next will be the drawer, a seasoning drawer. We will take everything out and check the dates and see if there's anything that we don't use that can be tossed, and then wipe it down and put it all back. Because I do like this drawer. There's not a whole lot I need to change about it. The drawer was pretty easy. It's finished. I just needed to wipe out and reorganize. There was nothing to trash or donate. So now we can move on to this cabinet. Let's take everything out and wipe it down and see what we got. Cabinets are emptied and wiped. These are all the items that were in these top cabinets. I think I'm going to definitely reorganize and possibly rehome some things because I do have some empty spaces, and this cabinet was pretty full and I've not really been happy with it. Let's see what we can do with this cabinet. These cabinets. More than one, plural, cabinets. Finished. These cabinets are done. And now that they're done, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll start something fresh tomorrow, another decluttering. So let's take a look at what I've finished. I already showed you this cabinet and this drawer. Let's move on up to these cabinets. Mostly just cleaning and some reorganization and some rehoming. Decided to move my sugars to the top shelf, the brown sugar, the white sugar, and I left a space for powdered sugar because I'm out and I'm out of vanilla. I'll put it beside the Hershey cocoa. We have our baking powder, all-purpose flour, self-rising flour, and self-rising cornmeal. I think I'm gonna like this much better. Over here we have Adeline's Roman noodles and Babe's stuff that he puts in drinks and his coffee filters because the coffee pot's right there. It makes sense, right? He keeps his coffee in the freezer. Then we have our breakfast foods, the Krusty's pancakes. I always made my pancakes from scratch before. Well, not always, but most of the time. I found these big, huge bags are just like $7 and something, and they are as delicious as homemade. So we are doing that now. It saves just a few minutes, and a few minutes is a lot of minutes when you add it up. We have our grits here beside the pancakes. On the top shelf, we put our popping corn and hot cocoa because they kind of go together on movie night. When we have a movie night, we can make our hot cocoa and our popcorn. Breadcrumbs for baking, cupcake liners, red food color. I rehomed these little cake decorating thingamajiggers and the piping bags. I forget what they're called, but anyway, they're piping tools. So I rehomed them to this drawer because I had room for them and it made sense. I rehomed the extra seasonings to this drawer. It was an empty drawer, and that makes sense. When I run out of something, I can come over here to check to see if I have an extra. And if I don't, I'll know to put it on the list. And I rehomed the salt, the extra salt, down to this shelf. So we're all finished. All finished with the kitchen. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll start on something else tomorrow.
Bye. Have a fabulous day with sprinkles and rainbows. Bye.